What's that? Oh yeah, I can make mom an old fashioned and a Negroni for you. Sure, no problem. All I have is Hendrix. Okay. I can go to the liquor store and get Botanist if you want me to. I think it's about 10 miles away, but they are open till 5 on holidays if that's what. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I'll make you guys Negronis too if that's what you really want. Uh huh. What, Grandma? Mulled wine? No, I don't have everything for mulled wine, but yes, you're right. I am going to the liquor store. Okay, so we've got an old fashioned, a Negroni, 2 more Negronis, and a whole batch of mulled wine. Great. Okay. I'll be back in a couple hours. Just joking, guys. My family wasn't even here. I'm home alone. But I would be lying if I said that situation had never happened, because every Christmas and every Thanksgiving for years, that is exactly how it went for me. I brought a bunch of bottles, I brought a bunch of gear and ice, and I spent the entire holiday making drinks, and I realized that I never even got to sit down and just hang out with my family. Now, I understand that maybe the only way you can survive the holidays is to stay busy and avoid people, in which case, just keep doing what you're doing. But for those of us who wouldn't mind reclaiming a little bit of that restful holiday time while still being able to bring the booze, buckle up, because this one's a game changer. Today, we're batch making cocktails. Now, for some reason, I resisted doing this for so many years because I felt like it was just a lazy way to make cocktails. But all of that changed when I started visiting places like Death and Company in Denver and New York City and the legendary Aviary Bar in Chicago. Now, although they definitely do hand mix a bunch of cocktails right there in front of you, they also understand the importance and value of batching other beverages ahead of time. So, with Thanksgiving right around the corner, let's batch up an Autumn Boulevardier. For those of you who know me well, you know that I'm kind of a weird bottle nerd, so I'm always just holding on to bottles that I think look cool for just such an occasion. So starting with this beautiful bottle right here that probably held some sort of weird crappy whiskey that I didn't even like, we're gonna start off with our base spirit, 480 milliliters of Laird's Applejack. I absolutely love this stuff, especially during the holidays. All right, that looks good to me, so we'll go ahead and pour this into our bottle. Now up next, we've got 120 milliliters of sweet vermouth, and then 120 milliliters of Aperol, Campari's slightly less boozy cousin. Now personally, I prefer Campari in this over Aperol, but I do have a lot of family members that tend to struggle with that level of bitterness. But hey, if your family goes hard with the cocktails, bitter it up. So we'll follow up the Aperol with just 64 milliliters of our Old Pal Allspice Dram. And then we'll add 8 dashes each of orange bitters and Angostura. So the awesome thing about batching boozy cocktails like this is that we can essentially leave this for months, maybe even years in the fridge without having to worry about it going bad. Everything in this bottle is booze. So whether you make it a day in advance, 2 months, or even a year in advance, all you gotta do is pull it out of the fridge, maybe slice up an orange, set out some cinnamon sticks for everybody, and then just let everyone serve themselves. It's easy, it's economical, it's delicious, and it's my favorite way to bartend a holiday party and still actually be able to enjoy it. Now, I can't wait to hear how you were able to apply this idea to your own parties, so please let me know in the comments below. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, share the video, but more than anything, I hope you have a fun, safe holiday season. Cheers.